They brave all odds to keep the wheels of development moving. Their dedication is unparalleled. They work behind the scenes to ensure that India never halts. They power our industries, heat our homes, provide fuel for planes and vehicles, and help transport people and goods worldwide. This is the saga of India's energy soldiers.
Hello and welcome viewers, you're watching this special presentation of Sansad TV on India's energy security. In this edition, I'll take you to ONGC's floating production, storage and offloading facility in the Krishna-Godavari basin of the East Coast. We'll fly and experience a day in the lives of these energy soldiers. Come with me on this unmissable journey.
Flying to ONGC's flagship deep-sea project in Krishna-Godavari Basin in Bay of Bengal was an experience marked by both anticipation and awe. As the helicopter lifted off, we felt a rush of adrenaline. The ground quickly drops away and you get a bird's-eye view of the surrounding landscape. We saw sprawling fields, winding rivers and distant towns slowly fading into the horizon. We steered through white fluffy clouds, moving softly on the clear blue sky. The transition from land to sea was striking. The vast expanse of sea opens up before you, dotted with the occasional ship or fishing boat. After almost 45 minutes, we approached FPSO, Armada Sterling 5, what is said to be deepwater development located off India's east coast. During the construction, it braved 17 cyclones, rough seas, inclement weather, and once-in-century crisis, COVID-19 pandemic. But today, it stands out amid the vast expanse of the sea, a complex and gigantic structure of metal and machinery that seems both imposing and industrious. We saw the helideck where crew members awaited our arrival. The descent was exhilarating, with the pilot maneuvering the helicopter for smooth landing. You feel the thump as the skids touch down, a welcome jolt that signifies you have arrived at your destination. Disembarking involved careful navigation from the helicopter to the platform. And once on solid ground, there's a palpable sense of accomplishment. Stepping onto the FPSO is like entering a world apart. The noise of machinery fills the air, and the hustle and bustle of workers in hard hats and safety gear creates an atmosphere of productivity. Safety is paramount, with protocols in place to ensure everyone's well-being.
Well viewers, we are on board one of India's largest offshore facilities. The capacity is to produce 50,000 barrels of oil per day and 3 million cubic meters of gas per day. The enormity is difficult to fathom.
The sight of large drilling equipment and the sounds of pumps and engines serve as a constant reminder of the purpose: to extract resources from beneath the ocean floor. Developed with an investment of 41,000 crore rupees, the KG DWN 98/2 deepwater oil field in Krishna-Godavari Basin is one of the most technologically complex projects. This project is anticipated to add 7% to India's oil and gas production at its peak production level. The FPSO is the largest floating installation in the Indian subcontinent. ONGC's significant deepwater offshore project in prolific Krishna-Godavari basin. The project consists of monetizing 5 gas fields and 6 oil fields through 26 subsea wells, of which 13 are oil wells, 7 are gas wells, and balance 6 are water injection wells. These subsea wells have been drilled and completed in water depths ranging from 400 meters to 1,450 meters. As such, these are the deepest ever discoveries monetized by ONGC by deploying state-of-the-art technologies. Exploitation of any deep and ultra-deep water, oil and gas discoveries requires state-of-the-art technologies, customized engineering solutions, and accordingly large capex infusion. The development involved laying of more than 400 kilometers of subsea and onshore pipelines. The oil system pipelines are insulated from the ambient subsea environment to mitigate the flow assurance challenges. For the first time, rigid pipe-in-pipe reeling was done in India. First gas production from the KG DWN 98/2 project commenced on 5th of March 2020 and first oil production commenced on 7 January 2024. Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagged off tanker Swarna Sindhu carrying the first parcel of crude oil from this deepwater project. This FPSO sets a new standard in sustainability with minimal emissions and seawater cooling.
700 meters is the water depth, and then we have the well, which may be another 2000 meters or so, or maybe more. So we are talking about a depth from the sea level of roughly 2700 in oil fields. In gas, it is up to 1400 meters of water depth that we have drilled. Not drilled, water depth is 1400 meters and then further the well depth. So we are talking about 3.5 kilometers from the sea, surface of the sea. For the oil and gas to come, the subsea temperatures are in negative. So you have to ensure that it flows over here. So what all the things have to be done? We laid close to 400 kilometers of pipelines in the sea, and then not only pipelines will suffice, the oil and gas needs to come through the pipeline. But what about the opening of valves? Then these wells need certain chemicals need to be set. Some hydraulic lines are there. So for that we have umbilicals. Umbilical basically it comes from the umbilical cord only to feed that. So the umbilicals, it's a sheath of pipe, and number of tubes are there. There are close to 14 tubes in that, low pressure, high pressure, where we sent hydraulic lines, then electrical, then signals to open the valves. So that we laid around 110 kilometers.
We are on board Armada Sterling 5, one of the largest FPSOs in the east coast of India. This is part of ONGC's prestigious KG DWN 98/2 development project, and ONGC is investing more than $5 billion in this project. And by the completion of this project, we expect that this project will add 7% to national crude oil production and 7% to national gas production. And this FPSO is where our energy soldiers stay ashore, away from their families, working for the betterment of the country.
Life on floating production storage and offloading facility in Bay of Bengal offers a unique blend of maritime experience and industrial work, shaped by the specific challenges and beauty of this vast marine environment. The FPSO operates as a critical hub for offshore oil and gas production. Crew members hold various roles, including engineers, technicians, safety officers, and support staff. A typical work schedule involves 12-hour shifts, with alternating periods of intense labor and necessary downtime. The workflow includes monitoring production processes, conducting equipment maintenance, and ensuring adherence to safety protocols. Depending on their role, crew members might spend time in control rooms, performing checks on production systems, or on deck, inspecting machinery and pipelines. The rhythm of the workday can be punctuated by unexpected challenges, requiring adaptability and quick problem solving.
This is where we are standing is the submerged turret production system. Basically the oil and gas is coming from the subsea wells through these systems, and on the top side we have another systems as the separator systems, the booster compressor and export gas systems and chemical injection systems. All the systems are on top of this. Basically the oil and gas will come through these lines and it will go to the HP separator and other parts where we will separate the oil, water and gas.
अभी हम जहाँ पे खड़े हैं उसे ऑफलोडिंग स्टेशन बोलते हैं। जो ये आप लाइन देख रहे हैं ये हमारी क्रूड ऑयल की लाइन है जो कि प्रोसेस होके थ्रू मीटरिंग या ऑफलोडिंग में आती है। ऑफलोडिंग हम जब हमारे पास एनफ क्रूड हो जाता है हमारे टैंक्स में, तो जो टैंकर आता है उन्हें हम ट्रांसफ़र करते हैं, तो इसके लिए इसको ऑफलोडिंग बोलते हैं। ऑफलोडिंग के लिए क्या क्या ज़रूरी है, ये जो होज़ है, फ्लेक्सिबल जो होज़ है वो उस टैंकर के मैनिफोल्ड में कनेक्ट होती है। प्लस ये जो आप यहाँ पे रस्सी देख रहे हैं उसके थ्रू हमारे टैंकर का मूरिंग ऑपरेशन होता है, ताकि जो टैंकर आया है वो इस FPSO के साथ इंटैक्ट रहे, इधर उधर कहीं जाए ना। इसके लिए मूरिंग होता है, फर्स्ट मूरिंग होता है, देन ये ऑफलोड होता है टैंक, और फिर ये जो ऑफलोड हमारा पाइप से वो जाके उनके मैनिफोल्ड में कनेक्ट हो जाता है। देन हम इंश्योर करते हैं कि हमारी पंपिंग और हमारा जो फ्लो रेट है वो मेंटेन रहे, और हमारे पास जो भी क्वांटिटी हमारी पहले से ही डिसाइड है कि इतनी क्वांटिटी इस बार हम ऑफ टैंक में लोड करेंगे, वो क्वांटिटी हम थ्रू मॉनिटर करते रहते हैं, और साथ ही वहाँ पे भी डीप रीडिंग ले रहते रहे कि कितना रिसीव हो गया। ऐसे हमारी ऑफलोडिंग एक्टिविटी पूरी होती है।
Living at sea means dealing with difficult elements. Weather can be unpredictable, with storms creating rough seas that impact daily operations. Crew members must remain vigilant about their surroundings, as the marine environment can be both beautiful as well as hazardous. Safety training is a regular part of life on the FPSO. Crew members participate in drills for emergencies such as fires, oil spills, and abandoned ship scenarios. Safety equipment is readily available, and the culture emphasizes vigilance and preparedness. Life on FPSO can feel isolating, given its location in the open sea. However, the camaraderie among crew members helps mitigate this loneliness. Many workers form lasting friendships, united by shared experiences and the unique challenges of offshore life. Food acts as a binding agent. Offshore installations have a dedicated team of kitchen staff who prepare food round the clock, often with a self-service style canteen. Shared common areas such as dining rooms and lounges foster camaraderie among the crew. Meals are prepared by onboard chefs, offering a range of cuisines. Despite the offshore location, fresh food is shipped in regularly. Means our energy soldiers have access to fresh food, fruit and vegetables.
एवरी डे अलग अलग मतलब मेनू है, हर हफ्ता का अलग मेनू, महीने में 4 मेनू है, मतलब 1 वीक का 1 मेनू, 2 वेजिटेबल्स, 1 दाल, 2 राइस, सूप और अपना पराठा, चपाती एवरी डे मतलब कंटिन्यू रहता है सर।
Here at FPSO Armada Sterling 5, we get our daily utilities, from these ships our daily diesel or any chemical that we want to use for our wells or for our topside activities. We get this from these ships. Also for our daily food, we get the food from these vessels. Food also along with the water we get from these vessels every week, and that keep us going. Also here we can see there is one more ship which is deep down there, which is doing the subsea activities as a part of commissioning for this project.
Crew members aboard the FPSO enjoy relatively comfortable living quarters. Cabins are typically equipped with beds, desks, and storage, providing a personal space for rest. Despite the challenges of isolation, the bonds formed among crew members help counter feelings of loneliness. Shared experiences from overcoming operational hurdles to celebrating milestones create lasting friendships that extend beyond the FPSO. Life at deep sea is also characterized by a blend of hard work, teamwork, and adventure. The combination of technical challenges, environmental beauty, and cultural diversity shapes a unique offshore experience. The rhythms of life at sea, coupled with challenges of offshore production, create a dynamic and rewarding work environment.
Well, viewers, I wrap up this session with a deep sense of indebtedness for our energy soldiers. With camerapersons DK Pandey and Junaid Iqbal Khan, I'm Kriti Mishra, signing off from Krishna Godavari Basin.
To watch more programs of Sansad TV, subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to like and share them.